And that is Apple. Very rarely do we get to do this, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, but I have the incredible Apple MacBook Air available on sale. We're gonna go down to $899 on the Apple, $899 on the Apple MacBook Air if you're ordering tonight. This is the one that is, you know, slither thin. I mean, it's so, look at this. I mean, the smallest point right there is, I mean, like a knife's edge. This is that powerhouse, the revolutionary M1 chip, the 8-core CPU, the Retina display, super lightweight, coming in at just 2.8 pounds, precision engineering, beautiful premium materials that are being used. It might be school, it might be college, university, it might be for you at home. If you've been looking for an Apple MacBook Air, this is a magnificent day to get one. We have all the key colors, so you can choose the gold. I also have it in our silver, and there's the space gray. You can see that the silver is the lighter of the colors, so space gray, silver, or gold. We are doing for the first time, and I'm really excited about this, it's like a vegan leather. These are the fabulous bags that we're going to include in your choice of colors. I have black, there's silver, there's rose gold, there's a beautiful blue, and there's a tan available as well. On the move, on the go, a great way to store your brand new Apple MacBook Air. Well, one of our big electronics experts and our true Apple expert, Mr. Bill Duggan, returns. Bill, you don't get many chances per year to talk about this.
It's getting less and less,
yeah.
And that's just it, because Apple sells themselves. We share it with you, and before you wake up in the morning, we're sold out, because we get fewer quantity, and you know what you're investing in. You're investing in a brand that's been around, but more importantly, this is a style of computer that is normally unaffordable to a lot of us, but HSN is making it very affordable. So this is that MacBook Air, 256 gigabytes of onboard storage. It's that nice wedge design, and I love how you call it that knife's edge. When they redesign this, a lot of computing stuff, it's a block. Yeah. They've redesigned it where, the brick would end here, the battery would end there. They've made every millimeter of this redesigned so all that power is in the Air, yet you still have a beautiful resolution screen, Retina display. You have that finger touch login. Boom, that's an upgrade just in and of itself. My MacBook computer, and this is what happens to a lot of us, we get our MacBooks and we have it for years. And it's like, I don't need to go buy another one because it's still working for me. Occasionally it's like, wait a second, I want finger touch ID. I want stereo speakers on both sides. I want more memory. I want that M1 chip. And why are we highlighting that M1 chip? The M1 chip is when Apple started to make their own processor.
Right.
Before, it used to have another brand on the inside, which meant, another third party and all that stuff happening. And the thing is, with the M1 chip, that's gonna allow you more power, more speed, more computing capability, all on this nice under 3-pound computer. And it's true, laptops back in the day, they couldn't compete with a desktop.
Sure.
They, because you needed the monitor, you needed the tower.
Yeah.
Now you have all that computing capability to multitask and get more stuff done, yet it's on a device that, yes, allows you to come over here and shop, which is important, but also, Adam, I gotta tell you, this is my television. This is what I watch when I'm on vacation or in the guest room. Great audio. Kids are smart. When they're like, Mom, Dad, can I get a MacBook computer for school? And then all of a sudden, guess what they're doing? They're streaming and watching videos in their bedroom. They're watching music. They're having fun because it's not a one-trick pony. So one thing Adam pointed out, yes, you pick the color of your computer, you pick the bag. Everyone is also getting a voucher with $500 worth of great extras.
Yes.
One of it is 3 years of the Mac U, which is online video support, which, by the way, 3 years is something we normally save for today's special.
Indeed it is.
But not with this. So the few quantity that we have, you're gonna get 3 years of online support. And then a bunch of other great extras. One I love is a MacBook skin.
Okay.
You can customize the skin of your computer, which also protects it. A lot of great things in here, goodies and fun stuff. But what's most important is being connected. Something that's, it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday morning. When I have to jump online and check my email, I want my computer to work. When I have to get that permission slip back to the school, I want it to work. And that's actually, and Adam, you've heard this story for years. First time I jumped into my Mac experience was during tax season. I was trying to do my computing for, taxes, and I thought it was the software.
Right.
So I got the new version of the software, another $70. It wasn't the software, it was my computer.
Right.
So then I was like, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. I'm gonna try a Mac, because I was a PC household, and see how it works. It was faster, which was awesome. You expect it with a new computer. but it's still fast. One thing I want everyone to notice, this is a very familiar interface. It looks like our phones, looks like our tablet. I can work in Excel and numbers and pages. That's the Apple version. But you notice I have Microsoft Excel and Word and PowerPoint.
Yes.
I downloaded them for free. You can work in that realm as well. So if the office is PC, but you want to be Mac, you're golden, because this is what happens. They sent me this Excel document. I'm able to navigate it. One thing I love is, Adam, you had Christian, new guest, and I took this picture on my phone, right?
Yeah.
You know what's amazing? That Apple ecosystem, not only is it more secure, so I'm less susceptible to viruses and malware, that photo, it's already backed up. I do not have 256 gigabytes on my phone, but I have more memory over here. Not to mention, this is where it all gets stored and saved. I mean, this is where you have fun with your memories, but it's in a device that's going to grow with you. I get it. Apple is an investment, but it's an investment in quality, reliability, for the day-to-day tasks, but also, the fun stuff. Let's plan a vacation. Let's, shop for real estate. Let's, have fun. Let's pay our taxes and all that stuff.
Not fun.
But anywhere, not fun, but we must. Anywhere you take this, because the office goes with you, the entertainment goes with you, and it lasts for years.
I mean, it's a premium experience in every respect. It's lighter, it's more powerful, that screen display is unrivaled. We are offering a discounted price tonight, so we're under $900. It's our lowest price ever at $899.99. I'll just quickly go over a couple of the payment options. FlexPay is $180 on any credit or debit card. That's on 5 FlexPay. We are doing VIP financing tonight over 18 months, and that brings the price to just $50 a month, which is fantastic as well. So that makes it affordable. We're offering the choice of color. So we have those 3 core colors that everybody loves. By the way, if you don't have an HSN card, you can apply for one. Absolutely, any time, any day. 1-800-695-1418. And if you apply today, you can get $15 off this or any other single item purchase. This is the gold that I've been using. So gold is available. This is going to be your silver. And then, of course, we have the space gray that's incredible as well. Just a few dozen of each, though, so it's not like I have thousands of these. We are including, for one of the first times ever, this beautiful vegan leather bag. So you get it in black, there's tan, there's blue, there's rose, or there's silver. A lot of folks ask this, but of course, there's the box that it comes in. It's brand new, as if you were buying it from the Apple store. There is no difference at all. In fact, that's not true. There is a difference, a good difference. We offer a 30-day return policy, so you've got 30 days to take it out of the box, use it, try it, see what you think. Bill, Apple does 14 days, right?
14, exactly, and a restocking fee.
Right.
And that's just it. Not to mention, you have to go to the store, you have to do all that rigmarole. And it's funny, I was just online, because this is what happens. Friends are talking, you're looking on YouTube or Facebook, and I was just over here. Like, if you want the gold with the rose, 12 left.
You see,
we don't have a lot, and that's just exciting because people will shop. They're like, the kids are asking for graduation, they want a Mac, they want a... My sister, bless her heart, was back in the day. I remember she'd saved all her babysitting money. Her first purchase that she wanted to get was a new MacBook computer.
Okay.
And I was honest with her, I'm like, really, Maura? There's more affordable computers out there. But she knew what she was investing in, and that's just it. It's a world of difference. It's being able to pinch and zoom. It's that responsive nature. She wanted to get into music and editing and all that, and it was all right here. Don't forget, not only getting the case, you're getting that voucher, which is awesome. I love the web camera experience. More and more of us are Skyping and taking team meetings. What does that mean? I can come over here, and where's my FaceTime? Boom, just like that. The web calls are going to be sharper and better because you have that nice high-definition camera over there. There's James over there on the jib. Boom, just like that. But the thing is, we can get connected. All this multitasking would slow down most computers out there. One thing that's great about this, not only is it that M1 chip, which is faster for graphics and processing, there's a dedicated chip in here for security.
Okay.
The T2 chip, based in security. By the way, this chassis, all recycled aluminum. Let me just take on a quick tour, that wedge design. You have your 2 USB-C ports. You know how everything's going USB-C? You know who was one of the first? Apple.
It was Apple.
So you have that USB-C ports for charging and transferring and everything. You have your headphone jack, Bluetooth technology. I just love that I can take this with me wherever I go. It's my whole office. It's my taxes for this year and the taxes from years past. Easy to log in and log out. Little things sometimes you want that upgrade. One of the first times I upgraded, yes, I wanted a faster experience for my taxes. I wanted that backlit keyboard experience.
Oh, it's premium.
That was that was an Apple standard. Now, you know, you have to pay more on a feature to have that feature. Because it happens. You're sitting there, you're in the zone, you're working on that book report, it's getting dark, backlit illuminated keyboard. Apple's thought of everything, not to mention 256 gigabytes on board of a solid state hard drive. My MacBook computer, which I've had for over almost a decade, it's 128.
Right.
This is double that, which is great.
Plenty of space.
Plenty of space, not to mention you have your onboard cloud storage, which is great as well. It's the efficiency of what Apple is known for. You can get an Apple product and an Apple device. And it's funny, my sister, her kids are getting to the computing age and all that. And I was like, well, do you want me to hook you up with a computer? And da-da-da. She's like, well, I like to get the kids out MacBooks. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, that's very nice. But she was also like, she understands Apple. Yeah. So she could actually easily educate the kids on Apple and all that. So when it is affordable, because I'll be honest with you, there are other MacBooks, there's other Mac computers, they're more expensive. This value, I almost want to say under 1,000.
Yeah.
Did you see my face when you said
it? I did.
Because I was looking up and doing research. I'm like, okay, it's about $950.
Yeah.
That was a good price. Tonight's even lower, which is great, because it's the computer, it's the bag, it's that voucher with 3 years of online tech support. Let me just remind you, what is the Mac U? The Mac U allows you to get online right now at 1 in the morning and actually have a video tutorial on how to connect or how to, you know, work in Word or Pages. Boom, which is great, all in one place at my own convenience. The skin, I want to customize it, because that's just it. You're in college, you're in school, a lot of people have Macs. You can customize it so you know your own. Then you have the setup app. You have all this great stuff included in terms of Hallmark Card Studio. We didn't have to include all this stuff. But we want you to set yourself up for success. Stream on here, your Netflix, your Apple TV, because yes, it's a beautiful television. I mean, I grew up in our kitchen, it was a 13-inch television.
Exactly.
This is pretty much a 13-inch screen.
Day with the days, Bill.
More vibrant, right? Remember? Come home, watch my cartoons. I couldn't take this everywhere I wanted to. But it's the little things, the backlit keyboard, that great audio, the beautiful experience that you're gonna get when you're Skyping and FaceTiming, because you can download all those different apps with the App Store. But it's the fluidity, it's the reliability. Monday morning when you have to jump online and check your emails, guess what? It's gonna be fast and efficient to get you where you need to go. And then it's the little things, like, you know, you get that permission slip. Where's my permission slip over here? Did you know you could actually sign documents on the screen? I did not realize that when I got my first Mac, but all of a sudden, I need to fill this out. This is where it's so intuitive. There's a pen icon. I come over here. I use a little scribble, create a signature. Boom, click here to begin. This is where it sets every user up for success. I'm just signing my signature, and boom, I can drop this into the permission slip, and then I don't have to print it, scan it, fax it back.
It's such a process.
It's a huge process, but with this one computer and device, boom, I just drop in my signature over here, just like that. I can change it to, I used a red pen because I was very angry. I was correcting the book report. And this is what happens with technology. It is here, and we have this functionality. If it's approachable, if it's very simple, Apple makes it very approachable. Whether we're watching, streaming, having fun, connecting, boom, just like that. And this is what happens. Test the computer you have now. Do you get a lot of that spinning and waiting? You won't get that with this M1 chip. And the biggest difference with that M1 chip, remember, it's proprietary. It was made in-house. It's an Apple chip, so for more memory. And I just realized this recently. You know what the M stands for?
Tell me.
Mac.
How did we not know that?
And you know how some of the iPads have A1 chips?
Yeah, Apple. Oh, for heaven's sake.
I know. They make it. It's not rocket science.
I never put that together.
Me neither.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's all coming together, especially with that price. We did get a couple updates. Our producer Kevin told me if you want the gold with the black bag, which looks really nice, the gold with the black, we have 11 left. 11 remaining if you want gold with black. In fact, all of the colors with the black bag are now, I believe, under a dozen. So that is limited. The black bag is popular. Look, these are just extras that we're including, premium luxury extras that we're excited about, right? You don't normally get that. This is a brand new design. It obviously accommodates the Apple MacBook Air, but obviously could be used as a purse and other things as well. Black, this is tan. We have our blue at the back. There's rose gold, which is a soft luxe elevated color. And then of course that brilliant silver that's available as well, that silver gray. Bill, you know, you made reference to the kids, you made reference obviously to mom and dad, and for everybody in between, you might be, you know, an expert video content creator and you're looking for Apple technology and Apple software. You might be somebody that just wants to watch Netflix or just wants to surf the net. Apple seems to really reach across all these categories. It's a computer you'll have for years. It's a computer that you can grow with. And it's a computer that is so well made and well designed and has the support with it. Let's talk about that, Bill. It comes with 3 years of the Mac-U,
Right.
but that also doesn't hold you back from visiting the Apple Store.
No, not at all. Because it's an Apple product.
Right.
That's just it. You can purchase this at HSN, which is phenomenal, because you're getting FlexPay, you're getting the reliability. You can walk into Apple and ask them a question, you know, if you have your book with your MacBook with you and you have time and an appointment. So that's the convenience. This is the power. And this is what's great about it. You know, I was not a videographer. I was not an editor. Like editing videos, normally I'd hire someone, right?
Well, you look like you are.
Well, that's just it, because it's very simple. I want this clip to move somewhere else. This is iMovie preloaded over here. See how you can just move stuff around and edit it around? Because Apple makes it seamless. You think stuff is out of your realm of possibility, get it home and try it. Explore doing your social media content. Explore, you know, the stuff we do on YouTube and all that. Literally explore and get online. And we've done this too. You know, I'm checking an Airbnb. I'm looking at real estate. I really want to see the neighborhood. You see how responsive this is and that fluidity? I remember when Google Earth first came out and it was desktop only, and because you needed the power and the processor. Now we have the possibility of all of this in our lap, wherever we go, zoom around, flip around, explore different realms easily, whether it's for the kids, whether it's for you, but more importantly, you have all these options right over here. And remember, it's the computer, it's the bag, but for the first, we're also including this voucher, 3 years of online support, Hallmark Card Studio, make your own skin. This voucher itself is about $500 worth of great extras. And yes, you can FaceTime, you can Zoom and take all your calls, and even use this for your entertainment, because that's what happens. A lot of us are like, it's coffee break time, got the taxes in, now it's time to just stream and watch, and this will grow with you.
But again, it's that quality of the screen, that display. I mean, that's just best in class. So as you use this, as you look at this, as you enjoy all the premium features, you know, the fingerprint scanner, you've got that incredible Retina display, the backlit keyboard. It's so light at 2.8 pounds, industry-leading battery life. Everything you could possibly want is there. But Bill really did hit the nail on the head. We have FlexPay. So this same Apple product that you can buy in Apple, we can spread the cost over 5 months, and that brings the price down to $180. And just to be clear, if you do FlexPay, you're not being charged any extra, so you don't spend more money on it. We hold the balance, but you can pay for it over time, which is one of the joys of HSN. So, hang on a minute. Is that my mom calling again? Bill, is that you?
No, not yet.
Okay, this is going smoothly.
I stepped away because I knew that feedback was going to happen. I wanted everyone to see the quality of the camera, so I'm doing actually a FaceTime call to myself.
Up that,
Not at all.
I did.
But that's just it. You see the quality of the screen right over here? I want everyone to see the quality the camera is going to pick up. So you can see right over here. This is what happens. I'm talking to you, Adam.
Yes.
I'm sitting in the living room. I'm getting my work done, but I'm still connected. That's the quality of the camera that you're getting. It's also the quality of the processor. And you see the size of the screen, too. So you can have a one-on-one call, but you can also have many friends at the same time. And that's just it. Our computers have needed to upgrade because this is how we are doing our business, seeing family and friends, going to church and all that. You want a computer that can keep up. So whether it's just